everything.
Lovely.
A bike outside.
No.
Yeah, I don't know him, but he said he's looking for somewhere to park his bike.
Bring it in.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Thank you all, you're very welcome. Could I ask you to please welcome Joe Elliott, Chairman of the Museum's Board. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm not sure whether it's morning or afternoon. Welcome to everybody, especially on a day that's so difficult with travelling, and I know quite a few of you have come from a long way away, so I really do appreciate everybody coming on this fantastic occasion. It's a great turnout. Coventry Transport Museum. Eileen Sheridan. Eileen is one of Britain's most illustrious cyclists and also one of Coventry's most famous daughters, holding more world records than we could ever dream of. Phil Liggott, who I'm sure many of you know through his television commentaries and his cycling feats, was due to be with us, but unfortunately has got caught up in the snow in Kent. So we're sorry about that, but it's a special warm welcome to Eileen. And in a minute I'm going to ask her to say just a few words to us, and I'm sure that you will all enjoy that. But just to get back to this motor museum and the city of Coventry. Pioneers, reinvents itself, a great city. The help that Coventry City Council have given to the Transport Museum over the years has been superb. We really are grateful, and I know we've got some councillors with us this afternoon. It is something for the people of Coventry, and it's something for the visitors to Coventry. Something that we can all be proud of. So I do hope that not only do you enjoy looking at Cyclopedia, but also you will have a look around and look at the rest of the museum. We were lucky enough to be selected for the Gulbenkian Prize. We're in the final 10. We were judged on Tuesday, and we're eagerly awaiting to see if this iconic museum prize can come to Coventry. It would be a tremendous achievement if it can. The Gulbenkian Prize, we're now down to the last 10, and they will announce on the 18th of March the final 4. So that's something to look forward to. We achieved the Best Visitor Attraction in the Godiva Awards a few months ago, all underlining where we are now and proving where we want to be. So thank you very much indeed for your support. Thanks for coming today. And I'd like to ask Eileen Sheridan now if she'd say a few words. Eileen. Sorry, Eileen.
Hello everyone, fellow cyclists. I am greatly honoured as President of Coventry Cycling Club to be entrusted to officially open this magnificent cycling museum. I'm very pleased indeed to see that my racing bicycle is in this museum, and it looks as if it's done a lot of miles, which is actually as it was given to the museum. It was Max Beerbohm who wrote in Punch many years ago, "The bicycle is complementary to the steam engine, doing for the horseless individual what the steam engine does for the community." And the bicycle gave everyone a chance to really explore the world. A long time ago, Thomas Stevens wrote, "Cycling through Britain," he wrote, "it is a natural paradise for cyclists." I don't think he would say the same words now if he was in the traffic where I live. But you can still find beautiful places in the lanes. You have a bicycle in this museum, which was the type on which I learned to ride. A large, looped-framed model given by an aunt, complete with heavy chain case and safety strings across the back wheel so that ladies' clothing didn't become entangled. It was this type of bicycle given to the family, and I was just 8 years old. By standing on the pedals, I was away. as free as a bird, and I was caught riding on the cobbles between the tram lines through Broadgate, and I was certainly stopped from doing that. I didn't do it twice. My 14th birthday present was an open-framed, heavy BSA bicycle. It was £5.19 and I can remember how proud I was of it. I travelled with the CTC everywhere, and then with the Coventry Cycling Club. Ken bought me my first lightweight, and it was a birthday present for my 21st birthday, and on that I won the first national championship of my career. That started me on the way to really going at it. Looking back in Coventry, I don't know whether ever any of you can remember, but I'm old enough to remember that the men cycling from the car factories all used bikes, and I can remember one amazing sight when they were all piled up, all waiting to come out of Paradise Street, which led onto the London Road. There was a policeman holding them up, and there wasn't an inch of space. They were the whole length and width of this road. He called them on, and they tore off like the Tour de France, all rushing homeward bound to get their lunches. And it's incredible, really, but nowadays they would all be sitting in their cars, queuing and cursing impatiently, waiting to get home. How times have changed, and I can't help looking back at memories of the Blitz. When I was cycling back to work, I was secretary in Newsom and Company in Corporation Street, and I was carrying my bicycle over the rubble, the burning rubble, opposite the council house, and I was amazed to see that Broadgate was flattened. We thought we'd heard it was, but we could not believe it until we saw it, and the cathedral still burning. But it's incredible, on seeing in Corporation Street the large sign which advertised "Gone with the Wind," and it was over the frontage of the Rex Cinema, and there wasn't a brick left standing. And I can't help thinking it was a lovely cinema, and we were really rather sad to see that go. Cycling home down Park Road, past an unexploded bomb sign, and then returning to find that there was no road or pavement left, so I was very lucky. When you consider the weight of the early bikes, and you think of the state of the roads, and some of those people rode on those bicycles with hard tyres, metal wheels, they must have been very painful, I think, to go all that way from Land's End to John Crow's, as they did do in those days. I met John Boyd Dunlop's daughter, and she was a very old lady, and that was years ago. And she told me how her father, he called all the family out into the yard, and it was really rather a wonderful story. He called them all out into the road, bounced back and went on rolling. And that was the moment I realised in history, I was hearing about the pneumatic tyre, the thing that we were all so grateful for, a marvellous thing. She was 6 years old when that happened, and she was a very old lady. I can't help thinking that Coventry has been so rich in its engineering, and still is. Its establishments are amazing. It's stretched for so many miles of factories in the centre of the city, and cycling clubs, so many cycling clubs. And sadly, we see that the bus track is no more, and I think that's really tragic, because Charlie Viner in our club used to run the most amazing international events there, and the young riders, it was a wonderful centre where they all learned to have great fun chasing and racing around the track. I can't help thinking that this marvellous museum has done a wonderful thing for us. Although we've lost our track, we've gained a wonderful centre for all the children to come and learn about the bicycle. I've been taken round today, and I can't believe all the amazing things that there are for the children to try and learn about. It's really, really great fun. All in all, this is a stunning display of Coventry's leading role in the realm of transport, and this splendid museum is an amenity which this city should be justifiably proud. It is man's own extraordinary scientific technology that has developed the bicycle as we see it today, and Coventry Transport's Cyclopedia Gallery collection will always be a vital attraction to the cycling world. I congratulate you for this wonderful, wonderful gallery. Thank you.